Hi everyone, my name is Nicole. I'm an astrologer. Also, I am co-author of this tarot and astrology correspondences book, and as well as that astro journal behind me right there. Today, I want to talk about the one of the most positive new moon of the year of 2025, which is the Libra new moon. Not only Sun and Moon is conjoined in the sign of the Libra, creating new beginning, the ruler Venus is sitting on the same sign, so make everything extra special and very nice and lovely. And let me share the chart of the moon. Okay, so the new moon will happen in 28 degree 21 minutes. It's really later degree. Check the chart. As you can see, we have Sun and Moon conjoined in Libra to creating new moon, new beginning, new energy, and that the ruler is 9 degree in sign of Libra as well. Up until recently, Libra wasn't in the focal point in the astrology because many people were focusing on like a Mars being its own home sign, Scorpio, and Pluto in Aquarius direct motion with the out of bound energy. And what else? Saturn in the Pisces. This is a last trip. And Chiron in Aries was a like really big thing. And Uranus in Gemini, it will go back to the Taurus again, and they will come back to Aquarius. So there's a lot of important stories was unfolding, but now I want to actually focusing on the story of the Libra because maybe you guys don't see the Libra new moon, not really importantly, but when the North Node go into the sign of Libra, it will be the focal point. And let me explain to you what I mean by that. Let me unshare the screen. Our current nodal cycle is between Pisces and Virgo, North Node in Pisces and South Node in Virgo. And let's track back. Let's go back to previous cycle. It was North Node in Aries and South Node in Libra. And this nodal cycle is actually completely finished. However, we have to understand the node energy. North node is actually grabbing a lot of focusing into the sign wherever it goes. And south node energy is kind of releasing out a lot of energy wherever it goes. So I usually explain to people about north node as the eating energy, or like a mukbang, if you guys are familiar with that concept, where South Node is about the laxative energy. So it literally releasing out, making energy really weaker. And there's the cosmic toilet right next so that you can flush that energy out of your life. So that's what South Node do. So imagine while North Node was transiting inside of Aries, this kind of this kind of help us to focusing on what we want to do in our life because Aries is all about the identity and self-love, awareness about the self and self-worth and things like that. So during this transit, I've been seeing a lot of people left their job because of they felt it's unfair, they feel unhappy, and it's not serving them anymore. So not only people left their job, they left their long-term relationship or their family member or sometimes the country and things like that. And also Aries and Libra all talks about the me and others relationship area of our life. So while North Node transit is opposite, but you guys, I'm sure you guys will get what I'm talking about, and it's opposite. But while North Node is transiting in Aries, it really emphasizes about the Aries side of chart in our life. And again, this is like a mukbang eating energy. So like a lot of concentration energy went in here. So there's no more space in Aries anymore because of North Node already put all the energy into here. And wherever your Aries is falling into, it always carries our identity side of us. My Aries is my fifth house because I am Sagittarius rising. So I have my identity goes through this Arian energy. And also I can check where the ruler Mars is located in. In this video, I just want you to understand that the Aries part of our chart is fully loaded and charged, and that's why we took some kind of leap of faith, left our job, long-term relationship, or cut off some people out of our life. And also, Aries energy always brings a little bit of a selfish side because of North Node, wanna focusing on growing things. So the a little bit of a negative side of North Node is bringing too much energy, too much power, too much focus. It can be a little bit of a selfish. It can only think about itself, and it can be a little bit greedy. So as much as we were thinking about only us, my identity, what I love, what I want to do in my life, and it was fully loaded up, like everything, including plus side of the North Node transit and negative side of the North Node transit in the Arian energy. Now, the cosmic toilet with the laxative energy, we actually list out a lot of the relationship. This can be your old job, this can be your old self, including your eating habit or your bad relationship to yourself, money, job, people around you, you name it. Whatever relationship you felt that is unfair, doesn't serve any more like purpose, you list out or it list out itself because of the cosmic toilet was right next. It flushes out with a south node transit. So now we know there's no more energy going to this Aries side because we fully loaded, we fully charged it there, so we're good to go. So during this transit, we pretty much set the boundary. We pretty much already announced to the world that now I'm gonna do this. Now I'm not with this person or this company or this job anymore. This is what I want to do, and watch me. And here I am. We already announced this somewhat. If people who still holding on to old energy, maybe this current nodal transit, which is a Pisces and Virgo axis, is continuation of the story from your life because of the Pisces and Virgo has the ending energy. So people who has a strong Aries energy, Mars energy, we already cut off unnecessary relationship, unhappy things in our life. But people who need a more time or dealing with a longer cycle, you guys will see the end of it with this current nodal cycle. So I don't really worry about it. At least with the awareness is the most important. And now we know Libra part is empty. And then the North Node in Pisces is continuously releasing out or ending the cycle of some kind of karmic ties and this life and including past life connection. So a lot of endings are keep happening throughout this nodal cycle. And now we're gonna have a new moon in Libra. But guys, think like that. Libra has a lot of empty spaces because of the cosmic toilet already flushes out unnecessarily unhealthy side of the Libra. So we have a place to put new things. So this new moon is really natural, very harmonious, very lovely so that we can put something new in here. I want to give you an example. So you actually left the job to becoming a life coach or a relationship coach. You declared this nodal transit because of you wanted to focusing on yourself. You list out your old job, old contract, old people who doesn't believing in you that you can become a relationship coach. Now you're focusing on you. And with this new moon in Libra, you're gonna meet people who actually see you as who you declared. So this is the power of the new moon in Libra we're gonna have. This is empty. We have empty space here. Because of when the energy is full, new energy cannot come, but this is already emptied space. So the new energy can come really naturally and easily and effortlessly. And eventually, the North Node will move into the sign of Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio, and then we'll go into the Libra eventually. In astrology, we call that node reversal because of previous energy. North node was in a sign of Aries, but it will be reversed. So it will be focusing on the relationship, and then it will be releasing out of the a little bit of a selfish side of us, or the identity or the Aries side of our chart. So until then, we're gonna have a multiple new moons in sign of a Libra, and every Libra activation, every new relationship you're gonna bring in into your life, we're gonna list out that with that full moon in Libra continuously, and then when finally North Node go into the Libra in a, let me check when that will be. So I'm checking the date. So the North Node will go into the sign of Libra in 2032. Until then, we're gonna have a lot of new relationship will keep coming into our life. And that by 2032, that relationship will really impact your life in a large scale because of North Node makes all the energy focusing on into that sign, right? So the relationship you're gonna form now until then will be the focal point. So right now, having a new relationship with a brand new cycle is very vulnerable. You may think it's a little bit too young to think about it. You don't really see the benefits of it. However, by 2032, it will really take you to the next level. So have an open mind about this new moon in Libra. Again, the ruler of the Libra, Venus, is in the sign and is really kickstarting really beautiful energy. And obviously, since we just list out a lot of unhealthy relationships, some people may feel like a close up emotion about the new relationship. I'm not ready for this. Am I even ready to even have a partnership like that? I don't want to sign up the contract because of that previous one gave me so much trauma. I don't want that. I understand that, but have an open mind, and this will continuously unfold into your life until 2033. And we're gonna see what you really actually build inside of a Libra. This is exciting time though. And if there's an unhealthy energy is keep coming into you, or you feel like you have to releasing out and trust your journey of this current nodal cycle, which is a North Node in Pisces and South Node in Virgo, because of this is also will continuously releasing out all the contracts and the unhealthy relationship you have in your life. I also personally list out a lot of relationship I had before, including friendship or partnership or work relationship. So I'm excited about this new moon in Libra energy, and obviously, I do not want to repeat the unfair, unhappy partnership or contract I built past transit. So I am extra caution about it, at the same time, very excited about it too. If I add more personal story to this new moon in Libra, I really never really had a fair contract or fair like relationships and moving forward. I want to focusing on the relationship that is more harmonious and helping each other types of loving based, because of I feel like if I want to help, I just want to help. Like for example, I do have online course at Udemy, and they're taking almost like a 90% of cut, and I don't get any money because of after I pay their some kind of a membership or transfer money and then pay fees, I end up to actually losing money. So I don't think that is a healthy relationship or a contract. So moving forward, I want to have a better contract that it actually help the other party and also my side as well. And also I want to keep remind myself that if I'm helping, I just want to help without any expectation attached. because of I've been getting a lot of help from people around me, and when they just help me without any expectation, and I felt that was such a beautiful act of love. And when people going through a hard time, that's all you need. Little help, but no expectation. And that kind of loving energy is really moved inside of me so that when I have my position to help, I just want to help. So that's my goal. And also I want to have a better relationship with myself and also grow YouTube space as well. I've been always relying on with other people and other parties and other like extra like a special camera or equipment to make my video look better. But at the end, how I interact with the people in the internet is better than instead of hiding behind some kind of a technology or like cool effect. I rather just build an authentic relationship with the people who watch my video. And also, I'd love to bring more people into my YouTube space to share astrology knowledge or knowledge that other people has as well. And I feel extra vulnerable even doing this kind of video because of I was always hiding behind the TikTok beauty filter or have a like more shorter video. But moving forward, I have to focusing on myself. I know I am ready and I know I am capable of doing things on my terms and condition. And I'm sure a lot of people are going into this solo journey as well. And again, my name is Nicole. I'm an astrologer. I am the co-author of this beautiful book, Tarot and Astrology Correspondences, has all the illustration inside and talks about the tarot and astrology wisdom. And also, I have a astro journal with me, and you can find those books in Amazon as well. And thank you so much for listening, and I will come back with a more astrology videos. Bye for now.